Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily if you all don't know me, and I'm newer here to the YouTube community. Today I want to share with you all my 1-year update on my Louis Vuitton Alma BB bag in the color Rose Florentine. So let's get started. Okay, so here she is. So a little backstory on this bag. I actually got her from a site called Mercari. I'm not sure if you all are familiar with it, but basically it's a marketplace where anyone can sell any of their used items, pre-owned items, or anything like they have that's brand new maybe in their closet they haven't worn, but you can sell all sorts of things from like luxury purses to like toys, like electronics, home goods, anything. Originally I was looking for one brand new, and I was shopping around back in the spring last year, and I was at the mall and I went to the Bloomingdale's Louis Vuitton store, and I was asking about that light pink color Rose Ballerine. So similar to this one's Florentine, that one's Ballerine. It's like, this one's more like of a nudie beige with a hint of pink, and that one was like baby pink, like true pink, so like a ballerina obviously because it's called Ballerine. But yeah, I really wanted that one at first, and when I went there back in the spring, they said it was like a super popular color and they were pretty much sold out, and there was like one left in their system basically, and I was literally ready to purchase that one, and she was like, well, there's only one, so it might not actually be in stock, but like it could have already sold, so we'll like have to like run your card and see if it goes through. And they ran it and it didn't go through, and I was like, no. And they said that it probably wouldn't come back in stock because they hadn't had it for like a while, or hadn't seen any like new shipments of those in a while. So I was super sad, and I was like, no, like it's pretty much extinct. So I obviously went online and started looking, and I saw a bunch of pre-owned options, and I actually sell on Mercari, so while I was posting some things for sale, I was like, oh, I should look for the bag I've been looking for. And I looked for like a week or so to see like if anyone was posting any ones that were still in like pretty good condition, because I don't mind pre-owned or anything, but just if they're like super dirty or like scratched or like they smell funny, then I don't know about that. But yeah, so I finally found one that was in super good condition, and here she is. And yeah, I messaged the seller and asked her if she could do a deal on it, and she lowered the price to basically, I think it was $875. So I mean, I was literally ready to swipe on this exact bag, but just a different color in the store for, I think after tax that was like $1,800 or something like that. And basically literally this was like over half off, and I was so surprised. Like, this was in perfect condition. She said it was like good condition, there might have been some flaws, but like literally there was like, when I got this bag in the mail, there was no flaws at all. Like, there's no like wear and tear, there's no like staining on the back, which is usually the case for what everything I saw. Like, it was stained on the back side where you would like wear it on your hip. And so yeah, I was super happy about that. I thought like maybe like she didn't show like some of the flaws in the picture, and I was worried it was like gonna have a weird smell or like something was gonna go wrong. But yeah, so the whole experience for me was like really great shopping on Mercari for pre-owned. And I'm guessing some of you all are wondering, oh, like how do you know that that's a real bag and that that's not fake? So one of the things is the code inside, and on this bag it's actually super hard to find. So let me show you all in case you want to find yours also. Okay, so finally found it. It's right here. I don't even know if I can show you guys. Okay, basically if you open up the bag, on this inner pocket, the code is on the left hand side, and it's literally like, I don't think you guys can see it, it's right here, yeah. So it's like printed into the bag. It's not like a lot of their bags have the tag on it, but I have no clue why, for some reason, for the Alma BB bag, that at least this edition, and I double checked this online too, it's embossed into the actual pocket, which is like really strange, but so they're really trying to keep that hidden. But yeah, anywho, so let's get into how this bag has worked for me in the past year. Literally, I think this goes with all of my like daytime outfits, because I'm like a very floral person, and like I like to wear a lot of brighter colors on my body, so for my bag it's like always good to have like a solid like neutral color, and this is like the perfect daytime color because and now I realize that if I have gotten the rose ballerine, like that might not go as well with this green, because it's a pink and a green, and it'll be like, I don't know, like I'm the Easter bunny or something. So I think this more neutral color definitely was actually ended up being a better choice in the end. And yeah, so everything came in super good condition, and she included as well the dust bag, which, since this is an older version, the dust bag and the box are the like pre-2016, so now it's the orange and blue boxes, but pre-2016 they had this brown box. So she included this too and kept it in like super great condition, and she even has the receipts and the tag with the same like code number and all that. So that was really nice of her to include everything. And here's the yellow dust bag, so really good condition. There's like, I don't even know if she ever even wore it, because I can't like tell at all. And yeah, but I've gone out with this several times, and I mostly wear it on the shoulder because the strap is like, I don't know, can you guys see this? So it's like, it looks bigger on camera, but it's pretty small. And this loop here is like really small, and so my arm like barely fits through it. Like, it doesn't fit super comfortably, so I probably wouldn't wear it like on the elbow like that, like a lot of like more sizable bags you could do with. But for this, you'd either have to just hold on to it like this, and or do the strap. And even with this strap, like, I really love wearing my bags crossbody too, but this strap is pretty short, so it barely works crossbody. You guys can tell, like, I've worn it like this a bunch of times when I'm like shopping, but it's like tight, like it's all the way up here, you guys can see, and I prefer it to go like down here or something, but yeah. So anywho, that's one downfall, that it's a little limited in like the different ways you can wear it, because I pretty much only could see you wearing it like top handle or like the long strap basically, and maybe the crossbody. Okay, so this is what it looks like on, goes past the hip. I feel like it wears pretty comfortably. There's no padding on the shoulders, but the bag is itself super lightweight, so I never feel like weighed down by the bag or anything, which is a nice plus. And okay, so this is how it looks on the wrist. Like I said, it doesn't really make it down to the elbow since it's a little tight here, but yeah, it's still a really cute look, and to wear it this way all the time because it's not super comfy to like weigh down your arm, and it's also like pretty tight right here. So but like for pictures I think it's really cute. Yeah. And then the last way is the crossbody, but it's like it's just short, so, and then there's no like extension on the strap at all. There's no way to extend it to make it shorter or longer, so it kind of like is tight on this part of my neck. But yeah, it's still like really cute, and if you really need to, like when I'm at the store or when I'm shopping and things get serious, I like need both of my hands free, so I sometimes I'll wear it crossbody if I have to, but yeah. And then another one of the things I like about this bag is that I think it pairs really well with like other accessories, since it has these little like square loops right here, so you can put like cute like keychains, or like you can like, I've seen a lot of people wrap the scarves around the handles and like accessorize it like that, and so you never get bored of your bag. And here I have one of the charms I like to use with it. It's like this cute like puffy pink heart. I get like a lot of like compliments on it, and yeah, I think it just adds a little bit, like it makes it a little bit more fun. If you wanted to like I wouldn't wear this to like a fancy nighttime event or anything, but I think it's fun for the day, and like it adds a little something extra to the outfit. But yeah, I got a couple of these different charms, and I got mine from a store called Daiso. It's this really, really inexpensive Japanese like 99-cent store, but everything is around $1.50. So yeah, I got a couple more that I think are like, I haven't opened these ones yet, but these two also like go really cute with the purse. This one, just another heart one. And then this one's like a little poofy ball with like a heart keychain on it. But yeah, I think it's super, super cute. This one's really cute with this one. Like the color matches perfectly. But yeah, I think it's fun, like since it's like a plain base, it's like fun to play around with the bag, and you can add more to it, and like it's just one of those bags you probably will never get tired of. So another tip if buying pre-owned is, other than looking for the code in the bag and looking online with those code searchers to make sure it's like a real code from Louis, another tip is, and this is what I did with this bag, going to an authenticator. And the way I did it, which was like basically free, I went to one of those stores that does like secondhand sales of like luxury items and other like clothing items and such, like a higher end thrift store, and they have authenticators on site a lot of the times. And I just asked them, like I was like, oh, I'm thinking about selling this bag, like can you tell me how much you paid for it? And I knew like if it wasn't real, they weren't gonna pay me like a reasonable market price for the bag. So they were like, oh wow, this is a really beautiful bag. They looked at the code, they looked at everything, they took a bunch of pictures, and they verified it with another person that works with their team, I guess. And they're like, yeah, it's definitely authentic. And they offered me like, I don't know, something like around $1,000. And I was like, okay, thanks, I'm not selling this, I literally just got it. But that was like another like good like way to verify and make sure that this bag was authentic Louis Vuitton bag. That was actually before Mercari had this authenticate feature on the app. So since it was a year ago, they just started this new authenticate feature like a couple months ago, I think. So now if you add like Louis Vuitton or like Tory Burch or any higher end brands, they have you like take some pictures, and before you can put that brand on your posting, they have their authenticators authenticate it, and then it gets a little diamond on the corner of the listing, so you know that bag's been authenticated as real, and if anything goes wrong you can return it or whatever. So, but I had to go another route since they didn't have that feature yet, and I just wanted to make sure for sure that it was a real bag. And yeah, so I thought that was another good way in case you guys do buy from another site that doesn't do that, or I would just make sure that they have like a return policy. Like at that time, Mercari also lets you return it within 3 days, I believe, if it's not for any reason at all. But if it wasn't real, then I could obviously say I found out it wasn't real, and they would let me return it. So just make sure if you guys are going with a different site that's not one of the major ones to double check on the return policy on that. Yeah, I think my final verdict on this 1 year review is that I still am in love with the bag, and I will be probably keeping it in my closet for several more years to come. Like I said, I think it has like lots of ways to wear it, and you can decorate it and make it like different every time. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this a big thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to follow me for my other videos. Thank you.